All right, Dr. Okonjo-Iwela there, the Director General of the World Trade Organization. I have joining me now on Skype from Kaduna, Mukhtar Mohammed, to give us insight into this. Mukhtar, good morning. It's good to have you join us right now.
Good morning. Always a pleasure.
All right. Now, since the formal announcement of Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala as DG of the WTO, a lot of congratulations have been pouring in, and then she's now more on the spotlight on this. But talk to us basically about what are the tasks ahead of her when it comes to the issue. She talked about the issue of transparency. She talked about the issue of new policies. She talked about the issue of building trust and also helping poorer countries and island countries. What kind of challenges will she face, trying to take all of these things headlong?
Thank you very much. And I also join the whole world, and especially Nigeria, in congratulating her. Because it's not a main feat she has achieved. It gives us so much joy, and also we have to also thank the president also for supporting her. You know what the right is. The first time we have somebody that served under PDP and opposition government was supported by a new government also all the way to become the DD. I think that is what we talk about in Nigeria. We should put outside politics and ethnicity when it comes to our economy, and then we get the best. And I think the president should learn from this and begin to look for capable hands in every sector of our economy, every sector of our nation, no matter whether you belong to PDP or you belong to APC. The economy does not have tribe, does not know tribe, does not know religion, does not know agenda. What the economy does not know whether you are APC or PDP. What the economy needs is people that can move the economy and also people that can serve Nigeria wholeheartedly. Now, back to Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, I think it's something to do that she's a reformist, and she really looked at it from an open address, talking about transparency, talking about openness, it's talking about justice for the poorer nations, and that is where we in Africa and Nigeria, we are looking up to her to begin to make sure that she gets it, especially within Africans as a nation. And thank God she's not coming at a more better time than now, especially for African nations, to the fact that we have the African Continental Trade Agreement, whether I want to see the kind of volume of trade we will begin to embark upon ourselves as Africans. So I'm so excited, and I think she has said something there. She needs courage and she needs passion, and those are two very vital ingredients, especially when she wants to deal with the Chinese and the Americans. Donald Trump was not against her candidacy indirectly because Donald Trump was trying to be very sure that he is not playing along with the Chinese because he realized the Chinese supported our candidacy, and Trump was making a war between the United States and China. But with Joe Biden, I don't think anything will be different, but I want to see how she gets the leadership of the two largest economy in the world, the United States and the Chinese, and that is what will be used to judge her. Every other thing will fall in line if you have peace within within these two nations. So we're actually looking forward to her. I know she's a reformist, she's a very passionate person, she's very courageous. I think she will do a good job.
Okay, now, Mukhtar, the point there is the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement has been signed, and African countries are looking forward to a new vista and a new platform or horizon when it comes to inter-country trade. Now we have Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala as DG of WTO, not necessarily for Africa, but being an African, do you see her position helping sub-Saharan African countries, especially with making the best of the Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement?
Definitely. I've seen, if you watch our opening address, she was talking about policies. I think she's a reformist. She believes so much in policies. I think she will work hand in hand with Africa to see that we have a better policy. We might see the rejigging of this African Continental Trade Agreement. I won't be surprised if she was not part of it in the initial stage, behind the scene. So I think we may have a rejig. We may see where that begin, where the WTO, what role they want to play, especially in the area of infrastructure, especially in the area of transparency, policy, and infrastructure. That's what Africa need now. They need the policy, they need the infrastructure. I want to see how WTO will come in there through our support to see how they can help African countries especially in bringing out the best in them when it comes to their own goods that they have in Kenya that can get to Nigeria, that the tariff will not be too high. How will WTO support African nations? I think that is one area we think the African leaders will also be able to come together and point it to her. We need you in the area of policy and infrastructure. In trade.
All right, we have to leave you here now, projecting the comparative advantage that African countries have. Thank you so much, Mukhtar Mohammed, the CEO, Finance with Mohammed. Thank you for talking to us on TVC Breakfast.
My pleasure.